Imagine a world where our landscapes are eerily silent, devoid of the majestic creatures that once roamed them. This chilling vision is not just a dystopian fantasy, it's a stark warning from nature photographer Margot Raggett, who has spent the last decade championing conservation efforts globally. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite her tireless work, including raising £1.2 million through her Remembering Wildlife series, Raggett fears we're taking a dangerous step backward. Her annual not-for-profit picture book, launched in 2015 during the drafting of the Paris Climate Agreement, has become a poignant reminder of what we stand to lose. Yet, in the years since, global efforts to combat the climate crisis have faltered, with political reversals casting a shadow over progress. Take the United States, for instance. Under Donald Trump, the U.S. withdrew from the Paris Agreement in 2020, only for Joe Biden to reverse the decision. But the instability persists, and in the UK, political parties like the Conservatives and Reform UK have openly pledged to abandon the 2050 net zero target if elected. Is this a betrayal of future generations, or a necessary economic compromise? Raggett laments the shift from a global push for renewables to a resurgence in oil drilling, urging us to hold on to the value of nature. Yet she remains cautiously hopeful. "I'm nervous," she admits, "but I'm encouraged by the many people who still care." We can't afford complacency. This year's 10 Years of Remembering Wildlife release drives home the urgency with a powerful visual contrast. Original images of animals like polar bears, cheetahs, and pangolins are juxtaposed with altered versions where they've been erased from their habitats. And this is the part most people miss. These aren't just artistic statements. They're a glimpse into a future we're hurtling toward if we don't act now. The decline of wildlife is happening at an alarming rate, Raggett warns. We could soon face landscapes stripped of their wild inhabitants. Even closer to home, Raggett raises concerns about the UK government's plans to build 1.5 million homes by the end of its first term. Ministers have instructed the Environment Agency to fast-track planning applications with minimal scrutiny, a move that has environmentalists up in arms. Is rapid development worth sacrificing our natural heritage? Raggett calls for a massive pause on these short-sighted plans, emphasizing our interconnectedness with nature. In a built-up country like ours, it's easy to forget how every species, from snails to trees, plays a vital role in our ecosystem, she explains. We've already lost so much countryside. Why not prioritize redeveloping brownfield sites instead? Raggett's passion for conservation was ignited by a harrowing encounter in Kenya, an elephant poisoned by poachers being devoured by hyenas. "I felt so powerless," she recalls. Her Remembering Wildlife project was born from this moment of despair, yet she acknowledges the mixed progress in combating poaching. While China's ivory ban has made an impact, the illegal trade persists in other parts of Asia. Can we ever truly eradicate poaching, or is it an unwinnable battle? Raggett believes tackling demand, especially in regions where poaching products are used in traditional medicine, is key. Poaching remains a rampant criminal industry, she notes. It's not going anywhere. Reflecting on her 2018 meeting with the late primatologist Jane Goodall, Raggett draws inspiration from Goodall's unwavering dedication. She was in her 80s, jet-lagged from a flight, yet still meeting people with humility and humor, Raggett recalls. Her legacy reminds us of what one person can achieve. As we stand at this crossroads, Raggett's message is clear. The time to act is now. But what do you think? Are we doing enough to protect our planet's wildlife? Or are we sleepwalking into a future devoid of nature's wonders? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's spark a conversation that matters.